What's up, nerds? Back with another video. A little bit of an update video because it's been a solid February, solid month essentially, that I've been doing the daily vlogs and stuff like that. And so still going to be doing that, right? But we're going to be adding on a couple things to the menu, right? Essentially two major things we're going to be adding to the menu. And one is going to be on YouTube. We'll post stuff on YouTube. The other one, however, is going to be on Rumble. So just kind of talking about, stuff real quick. So we've got Friday, Saturday, Monday vlog coming out either late night tonight or Tuesday. And then Tuesday is going to start, kind of adding some new stuff in, right? So essentially what we're going to be adding to the list is ideally an extra hour, 2 hours of work in here, right? As far as like computer stuff. And it's stuff that I've kind of been doing already, but haven't really fully dedicated the time to. And so that's one, going to be doing a X article / website article / whatever, more of a political spin, kind of. This is kind of the, the Rumble aspect I was just talking about. Like, it's going to be stuff that I don't really want to dedicate a whole lot of time to, but stuff that I definitely think about and stuff that definitely ties into, things that are important to my life. Not going to go into it like right now, because again, all this stuff, political stuff, Rumble stuff, but just as an example, we've got all of the stuff with Elon Musk and Tesla and the stock market and different financial stuff with that, and kind of what's going to be the future of that relationship, right? And that's so, because that's going to be the first one that we're going to talk about, right? And that's going to go over on Rumble. We're going to make that video tomorrow. And then the second thing we're going to add to the list, and this, it might seem like it's political, and we'll definitely talk about some political stuff, but it's going to be an extremely top-down or extremely high overview of stuff, and it's essentially just going to be an hour of looking at different topics, which it might not be, and this is ideally more of a podcast type thing. However, it's not going to really, if there's political stuff that we see, it's just going to be talking about the practical aspects of that. Like, for example, let's say we've got Trump tariffs and China tariffs, Canada, Mexico, all of these different types of things, right? You could, if you wanted to, get into the politics of Trump, Trudeau, who's now a new guy, all of those kinds of things, right? However, for me, we'll talk about it, right? But the main angle I would personally take is like, okay, so how does that affect your groceries? How does that affect the way you're going to eat? How does that affect your bottom line as far as your personal life? How does that affect you and what you are going to be doing by the day, right? Yes, there may be an entire big drama bullshit, and you could go into all of this kind of bullshit, right? However, for me, I care more about, okay, how does that affect things directly, if anything? How does that change my life right now, if any, in any ways? And so, it might be some political topics, right? However, it's mainly, the goal is to not talk about the political grifter aspect of it, which, again, you could. Maybe on Rumble, I would upload more of my political opinions, stuff like that, right? However, here on YouTube, and again, the goal of this channel is to be the best you that you can be, live your best, healthiest life, establish yourself in the best ways possible. And so we'll look at these different, essentially we're going to look at 2-3 main websites, take a look at the top posts and see what the deal is, right? And see, okay, are any of these things actually worth giving a shit about? Or is it more we should care about these different things and investing in ourselves in this way? Or maybe, okay, this is this political topic and people are getting into this political drama. However, for you personally, what should you take away as far as, okay, people are trying to get me to care about this political topic. People are trying to get me to get involved, emotional, worked up, whatever the case is, so that I think a certain way. But why do they want me to think a certain way? What is the benefit? Who is benefiting from me getting caught up like this? What's the fucking point, right? What should you be thinking of? What is the main takeaway from this stuff, right? So it may seem, political, and you could be political about it, right? But the goal is to not be political. The goal is to just take a look, like, you'd be like, okay, be mindful about it. Okay, we've got this thought, we've got this thing. What does it make people do? What does it make people think? And what can I do to use this knowledge to move forward in my life, if it's even worth any of that, or if I should just focus on fucking being me. And if there is something that's like, okay, this might be something worth actually checking out, then there's going to be this nice big disclaimer that says, bye-bye, YouTube, bye-bye, okay, no more political stuff. This was cool and all, and happy that, we made it on YouTube and we did this, but now is time for the Rumble section, and if we actually give a shit about anything like this, if it's something that actually is worth it, it's all going to go over there, and that's kind of the plan for coming up. I've got a gajillion things to do today, and quite frankly, I have no idea how much of it I'm actually going to get done. The phone has finished transferring all of the data, so now I have the footage for the vlog on here, so I can start editing that, and I can now start to charge the phone, because just got a new car, and if you know anything about me, my cars are not just cars with the back seat up. My cars are not just cars with this. I've got an entire back section of the car that's custom fit for you to be able to slide different containers in and to be able to have all this stuff. So I need to do that. Then after that, I got to go lift. Then after that, I got to go hit the hot tub. And then when I come back home, I'm going to do video editing. And then tomorrow, we're going to wake up and do more video editing or voiceover, and then do all of this. And we're going to be streaming. And so, yeah, just a little update video, little in between, and kind of stuff to look forward to. So if you see me streaming tomorrow, check in, stop in, and that's it. Smoke grass, eat ass, be excellent to each other, and as always, I will see you in the next video. Deuces.